Feel good on 99 FM.
I'm, of course, not chilling solo, as you already know. And maybe this is what it feels like a Wednesday. I've got ladies out here. And, usually they say Woman Crush Wednesday. I like to call it Winning Wednesdays. But today's a Thursday, so maybe I should just reel it back into that. I'm joined in studio by Miss Josephine Uushona, who is she's a geoscientist and also the BGR local project coordinator at the Ministry of Mines and Energy for sustainable use of Namibia's mineral potential. Hi!
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. Good to be here.
Thank you so much. We are so glad to have you here because I know this chat is going to be everything that I'd like to know about. But alongside you is Ms. Hilya Amukwa, who is the BGR project supervisor for sustainable use of Namibia's minerals. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I hope
Nice.
everyone is okay.
You are. Well, welcome to the office.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great to be here.
And this is going to be a good one because we want to know what you do on a regular. And this also includes pretty much this partnership. Tell us a little bit more about the partnership.
Okay, so the BGR and the Ministry of Mines and Energy partnership, it's basically a partnership that brings together two institutions, which is the BGR and the Geological Survey, the department within the Ministry of Mines and Energy.
Nice.
So what they're looking at is to enhance access to geological economic information to the general public, as well as to policymakers. They do so by having different types of projects within the major project.
Okay.
So we have the one that we're going to talk about today is the data capture project.
Okay.
But in addition to that, there is the mineral prospectivity project that they run in co-current with another subdivision within the Geological Survey, which is the geophysics division, and also another project that works on finding information and mapping out potential economic or mineral deposits within the country.
Nice.
Yeah.
How many are you with, and with what skill sets? I mean, we're talking about a partnership here. It's also different things under different departments. And I'm pretty sure my listener is also thinking what I'm thinking. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so the different skill sets, I think I'm going to let my colleague Hilya answer that. But there's, with the data project, we have different types of skill sets because what we're doing is we're trying to capture all geological information.
Okay.
So we have different types of skills ranging from GIS to geology and information scientists, but Hilya is going to give an overview on that one.
All right.
Yeah, so basically we are 8 consultants that work under this data capture project. And like Josephine here mentioned, we do have different skill sets ranging from GIS, information science, geologists, we have environmentalists. So we're all grouped according to the modules of this database that we have, that we in-house all the geological and historical data of literally all the minerals and licenses within the country.
Okay.
So, we're just a bunch of, interesting, different skilled people on this project.
Nice.
But we all come together as one to now, have or capture this data that is now public, or it's public information to the general public.
All right. What are some of the benefits of such a partnership for the Ministry of Mines and Energy and for the German Federal Institute for Geosciences and Natural Resources?
Okay, so for this, I will briefly explain what we do, so that maybe you can get a better understanding
100%.
of how this, now benefits.
Okay.
So we have this database. Now, this database, we house all the historical data within the country, like geological historical data within the country that gives information on all the mining licenses within the country. So as I did mention, now each consultant runs a different module on this database where they upload and populate this database, where now the general public may come in and then find this data at a cost, though, not for free. Yes, at a cost. So that's what we basically do, and that's just, those are mostly or mainly the benefits for this or from this project that we are into.
I think you touched a little bit in terms of what you do, but I think just to spread it out, what is entailed in the partnership and for how long is this going to be in place?
Okay, so maybe I can also touch on the benefits of the project a little bit.
Okay.
The benefits, they're indirect and direct.
Okay.
So with geology, you don't really see the benefits right there and then because geology, it's a process. Right. The main thing is for us to collect all this historic geological data that we have, ranging from exploration information from companies that have been exploring, historically exploring for minerals in the country, and collecting geochemical data, geophysics, also literature. So this gives the potential investor a wider range of information to look at when they want to invest in a certain commodity or a certain area in the country. This type of benefits is another benefit will be also scientific benefits, because we have a literature module where we upload the latest geological research that has been conducted in the country, either by Namibian geologists or by international geologists. So we have all this information. So the other question you said is
basically in terms of the duration of, and what the partnership entails.
Okay, so the project started in 2022. Okay, so it's still running until 2025. Okay, so we are hoping for an extension of it. So what it entails is that we have these two institutions that want to bring together expertise to enhance geological information, the access of geological information, as well as also bring along capacity building within the two staff members or geologists within the two institutions. So,
Okay.
If I can wrap that up,
Well, if you're just joining in, this is Powering the Future with the Mines, with the Ministry of Mines and Energy. And today we are, of course, looking at the partnership that the Ministry of Mines and Energy has along with the German Federal Institute for Geosciences and Natural Resources. And, of course, this is as they have partnered to advance geological research, mineral resource management and sustainable development in the country. And, of course, in studio with me is Ms. Josephine Uushona as well as Ms. Hilya Amukwa. If you're just getting on board, where were you? But I understand. We'll be back on the other side of things. And of course, we'll chat some more where we touch on, that is, some of the most common natural resource management challenges that we find right here in the country and how this partnership seeks to address them. We're chatting about what this partnership is all about, what it entails, of course, the benefits in terms of that. But I think it also just makes it right to get into maybe some of the common natural resource management challenges that we find right here in the country and how this particular partnership seeks to address them. Maybe something you can highlight for us.
I think what we've learned of what we've observed with that is that it's what the challenges that we faced is the capacity, human capacity and financial resources for that. So for the longest time, we've been getting a lot of information with regards to exploration, with regards to geoscience literature, but we didn't have the human capacity to help us manage that information, help us populate it in and make it accessible to the general public as it should be. So the partnership with BGR and GSN allows for that. That's why we have consultants like Hilya and all the other 7 consultants who are working on this project to ensure that we're able to manage this, the information that we get in a very sustainable and usable way. Other challenges, I think it's beyond the data capture project itself, but it's also comes in with the financial aspect of it, going out in the field, mapping out these mineral deposits, finding softwares to actually capture the data and also work on the data for us to get a final product. But with the project, we've been capacitated financially as well as human capacity to actually bring all this information together. And what the project did as well is produce information that is available for different mineral commodities. For example, the feldspar. There's a feldspar book that you can download on our website, as well as the lithium book as well that you can download. And within these books, there's general information that if you're interested to get into the field of mining lithium or exploring for it, or even the feldspar, it gives a detailed description of where you can find it, how is the trademark of it, or the trading part of it, as well as what you can use it for.
Nice.
So the project brings all together this information, also addressing these challenges that we faced before the project.
All right. Looks like we've got a one-stop shop for us there. You spoke about a website. Can you maybe share that information?
Okay. So if you're interested in finding this information with other additional information, you can go on to the Ministry of Mines and Energy website under the publications tab, if I may say so. Then you'll find different types of information under the geological survey. It's quite a search, but you'll find it. So all the information that is there with the project and the products that came out of the project.
All right. Ladies, as much as I wish today was Wednesday for Winning Women's Wednesday, we will keep it a thriving Thursday. Thank you so much for joining me today. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of this chat. But before I let you go, any final words from your side?
I would just like to add that the information is available to the general public. Our offices are always open. We are, very kind, loving people. We are always ready to help. And then what you cannot find, like Josephine mentioned, the website is also always up.
All right.
We've never had glitches.
Nice.
And I don't think this would be the first. So yes, please do come in and just come get whatever it is that you need.
All right. From your side?
Well, I think what Hilya says, we're open. We have a subdivision that really helps with data acquisitions and data access. So the public is welcome if they want to know about their natural resources and more about them. We are always open to give that type of information that they will need.
All right. Well, that is Ms. Josephine Uushona, as well as Ms. Hilya Amukwa, who, of course, made sure that you might have heard about this partnership, but didn't get the details, and they made sure to break that down for us on Powering the Future segment. Every Thursday, you know where to catch this, 10:46, and next week is no different. We get to chat a whole lot more in terms of powering the future with the Ministry of Mines and Energy.
Feel good on 99 FM.